Shifting gears, here come some substitutions. DeRozan to Aldridge. Short jumper won't go down.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Mills in possession. Down 11. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Gets to the basket and scores.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Got it.
Showing you why he belongs here in this league with the best of the best. Efficient scoring out of the rookie here tonight.
San Antonio with the basketball. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. So the Spurs keep the basketball. Great dish to set it up. And the finish. Slam dunk. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Mills in possession. Trailing by 15. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Down low for Powell. And the finish at the rim.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Going to launch beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Oh, good defense there as the Mavs take it away. Lee. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Nice finish at the rim.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming, but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
It was right there. 20-footer at the buzzer. Oh, Courtney Lee. First couple didn't go. That one is true. We played one at American Airlines Center with the Mavericks on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we... All right, let's bring count the basket at the rim. Corner three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando.
Fellas, back to you.
First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway.
I got something for him.
Hardaway. That's off the side of the rim, short. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Knocked loose. That's going to be out of bounds. Courtney Lee sends it away. Keeps the ball in bounds. That's what you want to see. Has a look. DeRozan with a shot off the mark. To Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Knocked loose. DeRozan to Rudy Gay. DeRozan just off the mark. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby.
To Aldridge. Can't connect.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
San Antonio ball to Rudy Gay. Knocked loose. Driving right to the basket.
Oh! Whoa! Get that out of here.
Message sent, Jay. Aldridge. Out of bounds. Last touch by Courtney Lee. It'll remain San Antonio basketball. DeRozan. Knocked loose. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
It's good, and 1.
Hey, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. Justin Patton, huge block. That's his 3rd block this evening.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
Knocked loose. The drive, right to the basket. A drive baseline, but the shot won't go. Oh, nice find for the basket.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
And Jay, they called the foul.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Knocked loose. Love the hustle. Sprawled down on the deck. Mavericks with the possession. Can't connect from in close. Tough make through traffic.
Man, I've seen this kid play with some grown men prior to making it to the league. As my old friend would say, same pan, same grease.
Spurs will take the timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guy. Here in this third quarter. Spurs have it. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Here's a steal. Dangerous pass.
Defense.
To DeRozan.
Defense, let's go.
Won't go. Nowitzki with the rebound.
And you knew this game had a chance to get out of hand pretty quickly because of the communication. When these guys stepped on the court, Ed, they were yapping back and forth to each other. And that kind of communication, that kind of collective responsibility to one another, you feel that on the court. That's why this team is special.
Now a pass stolen by the Spurs.
I got this deal.
Aldridge to DeRozan.
Watch the cutter, man.
Has a chance. DeRozan with a shot that misses. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Okay, now we're on the home stretch, and you got a big lead. Don't let your opponent back in this game by giving up extra possessions.
First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first. It's the Mavericks right now at the controls.
Let him out. Let him out.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point play as they continue to open things up here in the third quarter.
My ball, my ball.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. 3 quarters down, it was a strong one for the Mavericks. It's the Spurs with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they have really not shown up tonight. This has been a very disappointing performance.
I mean, they've been outplayed in every facet of the game. Shooting, rebounding, even taking care of the ball. Even the managers of the opposing team are running out there faster to clean up the floor than their managers are.
Porzingis. And finishes strong.
You know, it reminds me, Ed, of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Rudy Gay. For 3. Rebound taken down by Porzingis. To Hardaway. Tim Hardaway Jr. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. To Aldridge. Scores from the post.
Old school equals high percentage.
Match up, match up, match up.
He gets it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Hardaway.
Get down, half court, here come.
Slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor.
Hey, check up, let's go.
DeJounte Murray to Rudy Gay. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Burke with it. His guys holding the big lead. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Right now, San Antonio's possession. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Free throw good, so they get the three-point play, but it's not much more than a drop in the bucket with the score right where it is. Burke with it. Looking to make something happen. DeJounte Murray with a piece.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
I got him.
Kristaps Porzingis snatching it out of the air.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Trey Burke working hard on the glass. Nice touch around the basket with the tip.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Knocked loose. And throws it down.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. One bad play does not make two bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
Pass stolen by the Mavericks.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
It's good. Count the basket and the foul.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throws good. Add one more to the total. This game feels out of reach. DeRozan with it. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Murray with it. His guys down big to DeRozan. Slams it down.
Defenders had no chance on that one. That's why we call it the elite tier.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
And he misses that one free throw.
Hold on.
DeJounte Murray to Aldridge. To DeRozan. Porzingis with the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
Short jumper off the mark.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Kristaps Porzingis pins it.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
The Mavericks put their opponents away in a blowout. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Check out the leading scores for the Dallas Mavericks. The Spurs did not look good in this one, and neither did the score. My advice for these guys is not to watch any TV tonight because it's not going to help them forget about this game.